Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, so TAEMIN Criminal music video released today. It has been highly anticipated. As you can tell, I'm a bit of like a high rooter for TAEMIN. I think he's one of like the most artistic people out there that I admire for their artistry. And I love his last music video. Two kids.
Yeah.
It was great. It was super lighthearted, even though it had a very like an underlying tone of like nostalgia and like heartbreak.
It also had a tone of after party,
Yeah,
after
like,
late night vibes.
But you're broken. You know when you're like late night broken
And then
vibes,
it hits
and
you.
it just everything just comes rushing back to your mind, and you're living it at the 5 o'clock morning dew. You know.
Yeah.
And this is more. Apparently, this is a bit more fantasy-like, a bit more CGI in this video.
Right.
Because
they're also fair. I think it's a good point to make that it was all the routines he did in his previous
choreographed and
by him,
done by him.
and one of them was a freestyle.
Yes, that's right.
It's a joke.
No, it doesn't surprise me though.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me because he is such a wonderful dancer.
Like for his actual comeback piece. Oh,
It's
what a
like,
joke.
I'm just gonna do this. It.
Go
you
on then.
like?
Criminal.
Oh, this is exciting.
The shirt
Look
is
at
like
that. Oh, that's awesome.
it's like a series, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like a series.
Friggin' fire. Gives me Maria vibes at the beginning.
Right.
Ooh. Where's the controller? Is it
SWAT
a bit
team.
Too loud. Too quiet.
Too low.
Too quiet. Yeah. Wait. I need to find the controller. Now we're talking.
Just have to confine this little guy to adjust the volume.
It was very funny. Okay. Taking away the scissors so I don't accidentally stab myself to death.
We're doing an unboxing.
You're right.
So he's got like claws, it seems like. Those
No, he's got handcuffs.
No, look.
Oh yeah, but it's like rings at the top of his.
Right.
Ooh, there's also some velvety vocals that I'm about though. Of course.
Nice dances.
Of
I mean,
course.
dancing's gotta be a huge focus here.
Absolutely. Oh my god,
Nice.
great! Oh, this is so good!
I mean, it's insane production
It's
value.
so fire! Oh, how cool! The lyrics are awesome too.
A lot of focus on the hands.
I bet he choreographed this himself.
Surprise me. Gloves with rings, huh?
Cool, I like that.
Oh, where is that from?
I don't know, but it's great.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
Charlie Puthish.
Kinda, yes.
I think his vocals go like underrated.
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely.
He's a joke singer.
Let's talk about how velvety his freaking vocals are, and not only how like incredibly melodic, but how the composition of the song complements his vocals really well. You know who I also feel like would be.
Where is that from? Or maybe did he tease this in his previous song?
Maybe I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I you know what I think of when I hear this song? The first group that came into my mind is like, oh my god, that would be such a fire collaboration. Super Junior, D&E, Donghae, Younghae.
Oh right, yeah, kind of makes sense.
They would fit into this
Oh
whole
right,
vibe.
we should probably mention.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why we didn't watch that video, I mean we did, is the file became corrupted. so we couldn't post it. We actually watched it, the day
We
it came
enjoyed
out and
it
stuff. And
very much.
it was a good comment.
The horses were the highlight of everything.
Yeah, it's very
Why
bizarre.
were they there? Nobody knows, but it was fire.
But yeah, I've seen some comments, and we obviously like Super Junior. That's the reason why.
Yeah, but I actually think they would fit this type of like
It would.
vibe a little bit.
TAEMIN because TAEMIN's been in the industry for like what 15 years.
Something like that. Yeah.
He's not that old. He's like 27, 26.
Yeah, he's not old at all.
He
but
just
he's
has
got,
that wisdom vibe. He's that.
Yeah, and I think that's where all his artistry really comes from. That.
So does anyone know like the collaborations he has done? Because I'll be more than happy to check out some of the collaborations he's done with other
Definitely.
people
I think this is
from
insane.
SM or anything like that. Obviously, he's in Super Airman, but
This is incredible.
it's good.
This is great, and the visuals. I'm really intrigued why there's so much focus on the hands being tied up, and he's talking about
criminal,
being,
right?
Yeah, but he's also talking about being brainwashed.
It's as if his hands were the weapon of murder.
Yeah, and he's holding the murder weapon.
Because they're his hands.
His hands,
right?
yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
I really like that. I'm gonna pay
Go on.
more attention to the lyrics. Oh, that's cool, dude, cool. It's so hard to pay attention to the lyrics when he moves like that. Oh, how sick!
Weird.
Who would have thought an eye patch would be such a look? Oh, sick.
Well, has an
You're
iPad.
holding your hands and it's stabbing you.
That's a great video, man.
It also feels like that movie, Now You See Me Now, or something like that. How cool, I love this look.
But I'm getting more dragged deeper. Alright.
The end of my innocence.
When I fall for you. Right.
Oh, he's fire, he's so great. Woo!
Throw some more.
Ooh, that was incredibly fire.
Strawberry more.
That was very like, whoa, teasing much.
Well, so it's also like
It's like he likes to be, I don't know. Maybe he enjoys
it's not a submissive love.
No.
It's like a it's like a
hurt
dangerous.
me and I'll hurt you, and it's that type of like vicious circle.
It goes beyond passion. What goes beyond
yeah.
sadism?
Maybe, but normally in a sadist relationship, you get somebody who's submissive.
Right.
And somebody who enjoys inflicting pain. And
No,
then
but
and
this,
the other
this
party
doesn't seem like that.
no,
This seems like
they're both enjoy being
no. This seems more like the relationship. It's so good it must be bad.
it's kind of criminal to an extent. It should be illegal how good it is.
Could be.
Could be.
Could
But
be.
it also has a very dark undertone.
Yes,
So
there's
it-
also hands and people from the outside, faceless entities trying to grab him and touch him. He's been asphyxiated.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
It's very suffocating in the imagery. There's a lot of being binded and
Bonded.
bonded?
I thought that's the word.
Binded, I think.
Right, binded, sure.
And being tied up and confined in these spaces.
Okay.
It kind of feels like perhaps it isn't good, but it's more like
It's a suffocating.
he enjoys that.
Okay, let's keep
Maybe
watching.
the relationship depends on that.
Pull it back to that bit where it says destroy me more.
Yeah, that was really cool. Give me goosebumps. Soothe me just to torture me again, you know? I'm on a leash. Let me go.
I can't breathe, but it's also so magnificent. Right.
So elegant criminal who destroys me. Oh, look
He's
at
great,
him!
man.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I like this way better.
Me too.
But again, like, you know, the previous video was more for you, I think.
Yes, actually, I think this fits into my my artistry a lot more because there's so much imagery. There's a lot of constructed dance breaks and routines.
There's also enough ambiguity with the narrative and the storyline.
Absolutely, there's enough to delve into. You know, I really like this.
I'd love to see what people's interpretation is, and then what his intended interpretation of it is.
Me too.
And then, because I think my one would be that it's
so good it feels wrong.
Yeah, it's like pain can be pleasurable sometimes.
I see.
You know, and it's sort of like you see that in toxic relationships. Where
There's that kind of underlying bittersweetness.
Yeah, exactly. You see that in toxic relationships where after they argue and they get physical with each other, intimate times are enhanced. Because emotions
like
are
the
1,000.
Good, when the bad's real bad, the good gets really good.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it kind of does. When you pay attention to the lyrics, you really.
I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it.
Definitely.
And what your interpretation of it is. He's a brilliant idol. He's a brilliant person.
He's a brilliant artist. He's such an amazing creator.
He's definitely becoming one of my favorite people to watch.
Definitely up there in my favorite people to admire for sure.